I hope you're not reading that book. What do you think this is, a library? Sorry. My boss wants me to say that to people. Yeah, he's an idiot. So anyway, what exactly are you looking for today? You don't really know? Okay. So behind me is what we call the kind of the special shelf. So what we recommend, what books are my boss's favourite. I've also snuck in some of mine as well because he is obsessed with Lord of the Rings, very unhealthily. So, as you can see, we have a few books here, and there's also some here as well. And I tried to hide them up with the plant so that people wouldn't notice them, and also they're black, you know, and they blend into the dark background. Unfortunately though, people still ask me about them, and quite frankly, I don't care. You know, I just don't care. I mean, who even is a Lord of the Rings fan anyway? Oh, you are? Okay, that's good. We have a lot of Lord of the Rings books here. So, we have this one. This is called The Fall of Gondolin, whatever. Sounds like a musical instrument. Yeah, so this is actually one that we have never actually lent out before, so you would be the first to borrow it. Which just goes to show, really, doesn't it? It's a really nice cover on there, though. I'll give it that. So, what's this about then? In the tale of the fall of Gondolin are two of the greatest powers in the world. There is Morgoth of the uttermost evil, unseen in this story, but ruling over a vast military power from his fortress of Angband. Deeply opposed to Morgoth is Ulmo. Second in might only to Manwë, chief of the... Okay, I'm bored already. I'm bored. So, we have that. Or, and or, the children of Húrin. Again, there's some nice artwork. But yeah. Okay, so yeah, okay, so you want the fall of Gondolin. Yeah, sure. Okay. Just pop that down. isn't there? Right, what else tickles your pickle? Yeah. So we have, oh, these ones are kind of more aimed at young adults, and you're kind of, you know, getting on a bit in years, but I can show you anyway. Yeah, these are Anthony Horowitz. Yeah, so they're all in order. So this is book 5. So other people must be borrowing the other books in the series, so there's not really any point in starting at the last book, is there? No. I'll give you a little, you know, thing. The earth has almost been destroyed by the forces of darkness. Those who have survived are barely human, drifting in a world ruled by famine, terrorism, and war. Any last hope now rests with 5 extraordinary teenagers, the gatekeepers. Chaos, king of the old ones, calls to them from Antarctica, where he's gathering his forces, preparing for a last battle in the frozen wasteland of oblivion. But one of the 5 has turned traitor. The others know that without him they cannot win. Just sounds like a load of old tosh, doesn't it, really? Yeah. Okay. We have the Alex Rider series, maybe, yeah. Contract killer Yasin Gregorovich has been given his orders: kill Alex Rider. As Yasin considers his mission, he remembers a secret from the past that connects him to the 14-year-old spy. What is it that makes one of them choose to do evil? Yeah, so it's really all about, like, teenagers and things in his book, which I'm assuming you can't relate to, really. Yeah, it's probably been a long time since you were one. But, yeah. So, quite a nice feeling though, actually. There's a fantastic smell to it as well. Yeah. I don't really read books, if I'm honest. I just got this job. Well, I lied, so I could get the job. But yeah, I don't really read. I like to just touch books and smell them, really. Yeah, so anyway. I've heard that this book is quite a good one, though. Evie Bowman and the Rock from Mars. Yeah. Lewis is just your average schoolboy who loves space. But when he comes face to face with a Martian rock during his school trip to the National Space Centre, things aren't quite what they seem. Evie Bowman and Brent Harrogate are called in to investigate, which puts them in a race against time and enemy foes who want the rock to themselves. I have actually read this one. For some reason I felt drawn to it, you know, I felt like I related to the character. It's quite easy to read. I think that's why I liked it as well. Not many words on each page. so you feel like you're actually getting somewhere. The smell isn't quite as glorious though as kind of older books, you know. Okay. Right. This looks interesting. The Bad Dog's Diary. This is a book that I could probably read because it is so nicely laid out with lots of pictures. Oh, that's quite a lot of text actually. Do you think you can handle that? So yeah, it's just really, it's from the point of view of a dog, obviously. Do you have a dog? Okay. So it says here, there's just a little snippet on the back. Thursday, January 3rd. A small misunderstanding about a missing sausage today. Other than that, not a bad day. But then no day is completely wasted when you can lick your own genitals. Didn't see it going that way. Okay. So yeah, just a nice, easy to read book really. I haven't read this one personally. No. Sorry, I just love tapping books and stuff. That's what I do instead of reading them. Do you know what I love as well? Books without their sleeve on. You know, just the bare bones. Just looks so nice, you know? And you've got obviously the title on there still. You want to give this a go? Okay. So do you like quite dark and scary books? So this one says, it's quite gross actually. A run-down apartment is near Montreal. Inside, a tiny body is hidden, mummified, defenceless. Shocked and distressed, Dr. Temperance Brennan must focus on the facts to find the baby's missing mother. The trail leads to a desolate diamond mining town, where her search only reveals more questions and more dead bodies. Temp refuses to quit until she has discovered the truth. But in this hostile environment, can she avoid being the next victim? That's quite gross. Doing, dead children and things, like in books, that sounds really bad, but it's very dodgy. However, the book smells good, so it has promise. But, yeah. So that's quite a gross book. It's quite disgusting, really, so I feel like you'd like it. No? Shame. I really thought I was starting to get to know you. Okay, so you don't want... Okay. Understandable. I think this is one I've actually read. I know. I didn't just sniff my way through it. This is called Keep Me Close by Claire Francis. So, in the next instant the man was looming over her. She saw the bat raised above his head, ready to strike. Catherine Galitza has been badly injured by an intruder in her home. In the months before, there had been a string of nuisance calls. Are the events connected? Has someone been stalking her? As Catherine begins her slow and painful recovery, two men seem intent on uncovering the truth. Her husband's business partner, the intense, prickly Simon Jardine, who harbours an almost obsessive devotion to Catherine, and the self-made Irish hotelier Terry Devlin, once a benign figure in Catherine's childhood, now with a reputation for ruthlessness. But which of these men has Catherine's real interests at heart? Then the police arrest and charge a suspect. Yet Catherine's watcher is still with her, and she has no way of knowing who she can trust. So, it's a very easy book to hold. It's quite small, so you can easily hold that with one hand, Claire Francis. You want to give that a go? Absolutely. Fan-dabby-dozy. Right. Oh, I put this book in here because I just, So I personally am obsessed with aquariums and things. And do you know what I love about this book the most? Is the amount of pictures in it. It smells okay, actually. It smells like a textbook in school. And look, it just has absolutely lovely pictures of little cute fish. Do you have any fish? No? Okay. I think you could enjoy them though. You know, I think you'd have a really good time looking through this book. No? It's a shame. The perfect aquarium. Okay. Yeah, it goes through so much, like all the plants and things, and the evolution of fish species. I just like looking at the pictures, to be honest. Oh, you're not interested? Okay. Well, you know, just put it back then. Do you have children? Cool. So, there's this bedtime storybook here. I don't have kids, but I like reading it myself. Yeah. I know, it's lovely, isn't it? It's really nice and squishy. It's called 365 Bedtime Stories and Rhymes. One for every day of the year. But you can't borrow it for a year though. No. And I just love all the pictures. You know. Really, really nice. It's very cute. I mean, maybe your child could even read it to you, you know? So, and I love when they have like shiny, you know, edges to the pages. So good. Do you want this? Yeah, I'm just going to put it in anyway because I think it would really benefit you. So, there's that. Oh, if you want to maybe one night scare the crap out of your kids, you could read them the real dark stories behind the fairy tales. So this is by the Brothers Grimm. You know, the Grimm fairy, like the real. I don't think they're still quite as gross as the originals, but which is a shame. But I think it'd be really good. I feel like you might get nightmares though. You seem that kind of person. But I mean, you'd have a lot of reading to do. It's pretty big, but there's not really a lot of words on each page, so. But there aren't any pictures. What do you think of that? No? It's the best book we have in here. Oh well. Can't borrow taste. Okay. Yeah, so these are the set of the Lord of the Rings books. I mean, I would let you have a look at one, but I can't really be bothered to take it out. Oh, fine. Okay. I'll take the smallest one out. These haven't been borrowed yet. Isn't it funny that all the Lord of the Rings books haven't been borrowed? They're quite new, to be fair. So, basically, they're very boring looking, but they're like the proper, you know, proper kind of collector's edition. Yeah. I mean, the pages are, the paper is so thin. It is so thin. And there is so much writing, like, I don't even think I could begin. Do you think you'd be alright with this? But yeah, you'd have to be really careful not to rip it, because it is so incredibly thin, this paper. So yeah. Maybe next time, yeah. The first book is very large, I would recommend, oh my goodness, renting that out on its own. Yeah. So, you've only got 4 books there, is that okay? Yeah. We don't let people borrow them for long anyway, so you'll get through these easy. So let's just have a little recap. You've got your bedtime stories. I'll just stampy that for you. Good God, that's fallen on the floor. Absolutely rubbish stamp, to be honest. Anyway, then you have this one. Yep, the Keep Me Close. Quite a few people have borrowed this already. Then we have The Bad Dog's Diary. Yeah. Then we have The Fall of Gondolin. We were the first one to take this out. So. Right, there we go. So, there we are. I hope you enjoy your read. Yep. And, you know, take care and all that. And, yeah, just, you know, bring it back in one piece, you know. Yeah. Anyway, take care. Bye.